Alright, so howdy, this is PaleRider, and welcome to my stream. I am finally back with The Witcher. Yay, buddy. I missed you so much, Geralt. Anyway, I don't even remember where I left off. Let me go back here. It looks like all I got left is the main storyline. I think what I might have been doing when I last played is taking care of a few of these question marks. I never did finish off this query, did I? This quarry, I mean query. Queer eye. I never did finish off that queer eye for the straight guy. Anyway. Wait, no, I don't need to go there. What am I doing? Okay. Yeah. Not going to get any closer. I just need to go straight there. Anyway, yeah, I'll do that for a few minutes. I'm going to run around and get a few minutes. For a little while. I'm going to run around and get a few of these question marks. Because last I remember, I was trying to do something. I was trying to level up again. Okay, what I was trying to do is open up these things. So I've got 3 ability points. I think I can actually make enough mutagens, or I might even already have enough mutagens to do this. But I need ability points is what's holding me up. I need 2 more ability points to get this one. And I still have 3 more. This one up here. And then the 2 at the very bottom. So my main thing is to get ability points. There's only 2 ways to get ability points in this game. So I have 3. See, it says down there points available 3. I need 2 more. The only 2 ways to get them is to level up or find places of power. And the only way to find places of power is to go to all these question marks and see if there's places of power near them. There's more than just places of power at them. There's also monster nests, bandit camps, treasures, guarded treasures. There's a lot of different things you can find at these places. Like Kickamores. I don't want to mess with those Kickamores right now. Those guys are just mean. They're mean. They're at like Antifa at a free speech rally. They just don't let up. So this is what the question mark is. I hear something. Sounds like plants. Okay, it keeps popping up over. I hear something. Looks like it's behind me. Why? Okay, there we go. So why is he walking so slow?
How Our deeds in
Oh.
life ring out through all eternity.
A ghostly night.
Vengeance will be mine.
Does not
in
sound
this
too happy.
life or in death to come.
Oh God, he's hit me. I need to get some ghostly spirits. Some ghost specter oil. Specter oil on my sword. Okay, probably should. Oh, I think I can this guy.
Not good.
Oh God, he
Our deeds in life ring out through all eternity.
whacked at me. I was so bloody. What happened here? Do I just get a sword? Can't even get a sword? There's nothing. Oh, maybe the body now. This is probably him. Note by the Vandagilder. What the hell does that mean? I know what a vanguard is. Is that the same thing? From Philibert's Hans. Oh, the Hansa is a bandit organization. That is a long letter that I don't feel like reading right now. Let's see. Apparently, Philibert here has some debts, and I need to find the stash in Macrinus's house using my Witcher senses. This must be the house right here. Oh, that house maybe. I don't know. So he had some debts, and he stashed. Without reading the message. Why am I not healing here? I thought I had some dry fruits in my system. Anyway, without reading that whole note, that's the best I could do. That's the best thing about this. You don't have to read the notes. If there's a quest related to the note or a treasure or something, it'll tell you. Most times. I like reading them anyway because I like the story. All this is its atmosphere and adds to the whole story and the feel of the game. Although I read very, very screwed up when it comes to out loud. I'll probably read screwed up even when I'm not reading out loud, but oh hey, what's this? It is a magic thingy or secret thingy. Yeah. That's what I meant. Maximus' journal. Okay. It boggles the mind, but the drinking Philibert von Watten has returned to the duchy, and it seems he's not alone. He's gathered a group of fellow sow snoggers. Oh, pig fuckers. Why didn't you just say that? For us people who don't speak Old English or whatever the hell you're talking about. And together have blah 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 blah. Forget it. We know what it says. They screwed the pigs, and they got a disease, and all died. It was not a pretty sight. Give me that. Why are there so many spoons here? We're not next to that spoon dude, are we? Or spoon lady? Oh, hey, I saved the spoon lady. She's at my house. She is my very best friend now. Oh, there's so much loot. God, I got everything around this house. Why can't... Wow, I'm stuck on a little tiny fence that I couldn't see because it was knee-high to a grasshopper. Let's see what's over in this house. No, can't get in here. This is the one I checked around, huh? Yeah, I already checked this house. Wrong house, then. Okay, so that's all done. What's next? Your cheating heart will make you blue. Right over here. You know what? I think I'm going to wait till morning, man. It's just dark out here. I can't see a thing. Woohoo! Oh, what was this? What was that? Was that a new quest? What? Visit Corvo Blanco. Who's that? I know who that is. Who is that? Oh, he's my manservant dude. He's the caretaker of my house. The Witcher has decided not to kill the right. A fortunate decision. The right's the spoon lady that I was talking about. That she's my very bestest friend now. A fortunate decision, as the monster has proven to be a woman named Marlene, or Marlena. I don't know if they pronounce the E last E or not. Afflicted sometime past by a terrible curse. The witch has lifted the curse and learned Marlena's story. She has suffered unimaginable pain while cursed, faded forever to hunger and waste away. Geralt's big-hearted as he was, could not leave the woman to fend for herself. He invited her to stay at Corvo Blanca. Or Corvo Blanca is actually my estate. Then I don't know what the dude's name is then. I thought his name was Corvo. Oh, wait, Corvo. Isn't Corvo the dude in Dishonored? I think so. Corvo. The estate, the Duchess had granted him in recognition of his service. The estate's major domo, that's what they just call him major domo. I don't know what his name is. I think it just says domo. He's a dummo. Took Marlena under his wing. The Witcher decided he would visit the cursed woman several days later. Okay, so apparently I need to go check her out. See if she's still an old beat-up lady. Or maybe she turned into a beautiful princess. All she needs is a frog like me to kiss her now. I can't remember because I don't remember if I saved her last time or not. Let me go back to here. I'll go get these afterwards. Actually, there's a question mark right by my house over here. Now, I think she's still an old lady, but she's going to be my housekeeper or something. I just don't remember if my last playthrough if I saved her or I killed her, because she was a monster, and that's what I do. I'm a monster slayer. Oh, that was a little glitchy.
Sure, go on. Drink up while you're coining.
There she is. Yep, she's still an old lady.
I do not know how I will ever repay you, Witcher.
Don't
She's like my
expect to be
grandma.
paid. Hope you're feeling better, that's all.
Oh, yes, I feel my strength returning thanks chiefly to Barnabas Basil's care.
Horrible ordeal you endured. Glad I cut it short.
Yes, years of suffering. Do you know what was worse than the hunger? Watching my loved ones, my children grow old and die. All my family's long gone now. The last of my kin perished decades past. I fear I've nowhere to go.
Go to town, start a new life. You can stay here. You can stay here.
This is a big house, big estate. You can stay here.
Truly? I could never infringe so on your hospitality. Yet,
Yeah,
after all I've suffered, the years of starvation, I've but one dream. At last to prepare food that fortifies, nourishes, to delight in the tastes and smells of spices, to sit at one table with others and eat.
don't see a problem if that's your dream. You could help Barnabas Basil in the kitchen. Eating his meals. You know he's not a culinary virtuoso.
Nothing could make me happier. Thank you.
No, thank you. House could use a woman's touch.
I've one other thing I'd like to tell you. Many years ago, my father assembled valuables for my dowry. I never wed, so they remained unclaimed. These baubles are no use to me now, but to you, well, perhaps let them be a token of my gratitude. If you wish to find them, you must go to my old home, to Trastamara. The dowry lies hidden in a barrel in the cellar. There are several barrels. You must give each a knock until you find the right one.
Do just that. Thanks. I'd never expect someone with your past to feel drawn to the kitchen.
Do you fear I will cook in your home as I brewed as a white?
Counting on you having slightly better taste as a human.
Of that, you can be sure. I loved cooking, even as a child. My gran was a true master in the kitchen. Her spit-roasted oaks was famed throughout the land.
Thought you were a lady, owned an estate.
Do you mean to say a woman of my rank should have had a cook? You're right, of course. And I had the best of cooks. But I devised the dishes myself. They only prepared them.
You sure you don't feel lonely out here?
I cannot say yet. Too little time has passed since you freed me of my thrall. But somehow, for now at least, I do not feel drawn to the city, to others.
Visited others' homes as a white.
Yes, but ever at night. When all were asleep, I went in search of spoons.
Remember, you can always change your mind.
I
Decide you've
got a
lived
lot
here
of
long
spoons.
enough, just say the word.
You want my
I'd
spoons,
never
lady?
wish to seem ungrateful.
And I'd never want you to stay against your will. See you later.
Take care, Witcher. And remember, you always have warm food awaiting your return.
Where's my warm food, lady? Let me see. I want it now. I'm a strict master. Out of the way so I can eat, lady. I'm hungry. Is there anything in here to eat? So much food and nothing to eat. Look at, just even got sausages and, oh hey, and a rack of lambs or something. Wow. I'm so hungry. I could just eat it all up. Look at all the food and I can't even eat it. Okay, so what am I doing now? Let me look at what kind of inventory I have. I don't even know. Wow, I'm pretty full of inventory. I need to go sell this crap. Wow, I got... Whoa. Dog's having a stroke. Dog's having a little stroke. A miniature little stroke. Are you completely okay there, doggy? You completely okay? Mr. Doggy? So this is a complete set of armor. I forgot I got this last time. Let me check it out a minute. Wow, man. I look like the Black Knight. I'm going to go slay King Arthur. I even got a sword for this, don't I? That's the sword for it. Thing is, okay, so see, it says relic 4 of 6. Hey, there she is. Finally.
I spent 20 minutes sitting at the gas station for my propane, and I came home without it because I got tired of sitting there.
What happened? They were busy or
Brian's
something?
working by himself, and he couldn't get. Somebody was fucking in the bathroom, and he couldn't get them out of there, so he could lock it up to come give me propane.
Oh no.
People just kept piling in. So I told him, don't worry about it. I'll get it tomorrow.
Oh no.
I could get it at this other station, but it's way more expensive right now.
Okay, what was I saying now? Oh yeah, the relic. It says 4 of 6. Relic 4 of 6. I've got 4 pieces on. With the sword, it would equal 5. But that also means that I have to wear the mask. Let me put the mask on a minute. Oh, hey. Thank you.
I bought you ice cream too, but it's probably all melted.
Oh no. Oh, you bought it before you went to the thing for 20 minutes?
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes, because I didn't plan to spend 20 minutes there. Gas station was my last stop.
Gerald looks funny now. See what I really look like.
If they would just take the work as they take to dance and drink.
Ooh. Ooh. Just regular cherry vanilla?
Yep.
Oh, that's good, man. That's my favorite kind.
I got this peaches and cream, non-dairy stuff. And it doesn't fit.
Doesn't fit.
Fat in there.
But you got some other frozen stuff?
No, I just didn't move your stuff around.
Oh. Yeah, because
I got sausages. Oh yeah, I did. I got you these.
anyway, I need to take this off. So I can't really wear it. pockets? Oh, cool.
Got you one of each flavor, but not pepper.
Yep. Cool. Yes.
Set with those.
Yeah, I got quite a few. Kind of want to put that stuff on one of these stands. Can't put the face mask on it though. I think that's Griffin. These are both wolf stuff.
This needs to get back out to the van. What you sniffing there,
Wait.
bud?
I think that's the snake. These two are wolf. This looks like the Eskel is one of the Witchers, one of his Witcher friends. They're both in the same guild, which they call schools. But he wore this exact same leather, except for it had reddish tint to it, or exact same armor. I think this has got to be the cat. And that's got to be Viper. So I think the cat can go. That looks pretty sharp, man. Kind of wish that one was in the middle. Oh well. Wish there was more armor stands around. I just got to put this other armor in here so I don't accidentally sell it. And the sword. Anything else that's now all this stuff I could sell. It's a Call Captain set, ain't there? No, maybe not. The Striga. So this mask apparently is a quest item. Huh. I wonder if the armor is too. No. Yeah, it could be, but it seems like it wouldn't. I don't know. Kind of seems like it was a quest item. It wouldn't have let me put it away like that.
Any night and shout, "The beast!" You'll smell the soiled armor at once.
Oh wait. Let me do something too on here. Alright.
Go up to any night and shout, "The beast!"
So I got all my buffs.
Soiled armor at
Oh,
once.
you gave
Did
those
it
bum
fill up
diggers
my-
a good reason to diddle their bums. You freed
Yeah,
us of the hands.
looks like every time I
thank you.
Every time I sleep like that,
And what
It
do
also-
you get for all that work?
fills up my
In your back, one shot on in years.
my potions. Also, I need that, and I need that. So I got all kinds of buffs now. I got 7 freaking buffs going on.
My stomach growls like an angry wolf.
Let's go check on Roach. Hey, Roach. What up, man? That dude just stabbed you with a pitchfork. That's a bastard.
Nothing says love like
horse
a push
abuse.
and a shove.
Okay, so I got to go back to the Spoon Lady's place here. It doesn't look like anybody's watching tonight. Kind of lonely. It's Monday. Mondays are usually slow. I started on time too. Maybe people thought that lately, since I've been starting late, that I wouldn't start on time.
Maybe they're all the gas stations are in beer. I swear to God, every person walking that door came out with beer.
Yeah. Is it like a special occasion today or something?
No, it's just after work.
I must have had a hangover from the weekend. Been working all day with a hangover, and I want some beer.
I couldn't believe it. All these people, and then like every time they come out, because I stand in the lady, you know. And what messed him up was there was a dude in the bathroom when I got there. He says, "Yeah, I got some in the restroom as soon as they're done. I'll come out." I'm like, okay. These people just kept piling up. I don't know if that dude was still in the bathroom when I came home or not.
Yeah. It's in there shooting up, man. Making everybody freaking pay for it. Okay, what I got to do now? Got to knock on some barrels. Oh, there we go.
Might want to look around some. This one's full too.
Full 2. That was my first one.
Strange.
There it is. Golden Stick of Joy. Is that like a dildo?
That's awful pretty.
It's a
It'll
gold
look great in the house.
gold dildo. It was her golden stick of joy. How do I get back out of here? There we go. Now jump. Jump. There you go. I always figure out, can't remember which buttons jump. I was playing Fallout 4 today, and I kept pressing this button to jump in there. That's the jump button for this game. So that's all screwed up. Fallout 4 is so fun, man. I really missed that game. I don't realize that I missed it until, like this game. I didn't realize I missed it so much until I started playing it again. And I getting pretty close, not real close, but pretty close to the end of this DLC, which is the last part of the game. And after I finish it, I'm gonna really miss it again, man. I'm gonna not have to wait 3 years to freaking play it again, though. Okay, there is question mark right there. Go do that. It's that away. Okay. Some foglets. fog hats. Slow ride, da 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 da. Take it easy. I'm in the mood, yeah, to chop off your head. The rhythm is right. To chop off your head, oh. There's another one over there, man. There's foglets everywhere. I hate these foglets. You know, they disappear and pop up right behind you. Dang it. I was trying not to let them pop up behind me that time. There he is. Ha ha ha. I saw you that time, Buster. Buddy-o. Okay, he ruined my sword. Oh, wow, I was going to go sell my crap, huh? I forgot. Well, I guess I can wait a minute. Ooh, ooh, slow ride. Bow, 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 bow. Take it easy. Bow, 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 bow. Slow ride. Down, 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 bow, bow. Take it easy. Come on over here.
Dressings, bandages.
What's that about?
What you doing, dude? You looting this guy? I don't like looters.
Dressings, bandages. Where did I put them?
Forget it. Bandages won't do him any
Said
good.
sarcastically.
What? Oh, but he
And
breathed
ironically,
still
as
a moment
he's
ago.
looting somebody else.
Breathed his last then. Bled to death. Legs broken. Femoral arteries ruptured. Wound like that, you're dead in minutes.
Gods.
What happened here exactly?
I was rolling through, fully loaded, when I heard screams. This one crawled towards the road, then drooped to the ground, lost consciousness. I jumped down to help him, dress his wounds. Then you appeared.
Pretty admirable stopping to help a stranger.
Truthfully, when I saw him, I considered it might be an ambush. The thought entered my mind, I near decided to crack the whip. But to abandon a man in need? It's simply not the decent thing to do.
Decent enough in many other places, believe me. Before you go on, clean your hands thoroughly and burn your shirt. Might also want to rub some thyme on your body to be sure. Smell of blood might attract ghouls otherwise.
Who might you be, precisely?
A witcher.
Oh. Do you expect some beast might have killed him?
See what we have here. Legs broken, but cause of death's the wound. Small but deep, edges unfrayed. Either a thrust weapon or a thick claw. Maybe a wyvern's. Tough to say, and... breastplate's unusual. Dented. And it's got a patina.
An antiquity, I believe. I deal in these things, so... what's puzzling is, why did he done it?
Not likely to learn that from him. Now to figure out where he came from. From that house, I'm assuming, but need to investigate. Got some work to do. So long.
Wait, I will come with you.
I don't think so, buddy.
Gotta be kidding. This isn't a garden romp. Whatever killed him's damn dangerous and...
And it might still prowl the area, so if it's all the same, I prefer to accompany you.
So be it. But stay close.
Well,
Keep
get
it
on
down,
his fucking horse and
don't
ride.
touch a thing.
I think he's part of this. Stream cosplay. The hell's that mean? All the tracks of the murdered man using your Witcher sense. Stream cosplay. This guy's a cosplayer. Gaston, that sounds familiar.
Trail leads to the house on the hill.
Which stands silent as a grave.
Yep, I kind of remember this one.
Must have been here he broke his legs. Fell while climbing over the wall. Trying to leave the property probably, after he didn't manage to open the gate. Gate's locked from the inside. Clearly been jostled though. Something tried to get out.
The very thought sends a cold wind down my back.
Yeah, he's full of crap, huh? Wow,
Damn
there's
it.
dead people everywhere.
Good gods!
Servant. Stabbed to death. Over a dozen blows with a sharp object. Some
remember this.
post-mortem.
I cannot
ghosts.
believe this is the work of a man. It was a monster, to be sure.
What the hell's this? Setting for a banquet?
It seems so. What's your suspicion? Did none survive? Gods!
I remember part of this. I don't know. Oh, wow, there's a dude right here.
Burned alive. Really high-temperatured work here.
Lepiota, thou art my defender and protector. Thou bringest good news.
Silver tableware. Elven engravings.
I don't think it's exactly ghosts, but something like ghosts. I remember having to do some kind of duel. Something to do with that frickin' chair right there, too.
Torso punctured with great force. Blow pierced hardened steel. Man on the high road. Breastplate was identical.
That's why it's cosplay, because I have to reenact something. I'm gonna have to reenact something. I can't remember if this guy's involved in it or not,
Throats
but I think he
massacred.
is.
One mighty blow. Shield along sides old and dented. Sword ceremonial. And Shay handiwork clearly. Burn marks. Something catch fire. Explode. Strong stench. Multiple wounds on the body. All puncture wounds, but hard to tell what caused them. Victim's human, but the attire's elven.
Are you certain? How did he come by it? We've so few non-humans in Tucson.
Ceremonial bowls. For little sacrifices?
Of what? Please, do not say humans.
I remember something about that, too. Look at this. Looks like somebody's frozen as a statue. A couple of them. What about all these guys? These guys are the same, huh? That girl's the same as this one. What's on her hip? Good loot. I need to go up the stairs, but I want to check this stuff first. See if there's something else I missed.
Fled, then dropped to the ground to douse the flames. Didn't manage. Burnt smells growing fainter. Might have been another luckier soul managed to flee. Doublet scorched. Wriggled out of it, tossed it, then ran on.
Oh, something right there. John Wesley,
there's
what's
no
up?
one inside after.
I know you're in there. Breathing's loud and clear. Open up. We mean you no harm.
They remain there?
Listen, I'm a witcher. I'm here to help you. But if that's gonna happen, you gotta answer some questions first. Who are you exactly?
Durand, Faucher Plamonton de Safaran, Lord of these lands, and Chairman of the Society of Friends of the History of Tues.
What?
We meet here annually to mark the anniversary of the Elfin Homage. But something like this, why, it's a first.
We meet here annually to mark the anniversary of the Elfin Homage. Something like this. Why, it's a first. So they were reenacting, that's why it's called cosplay. They were reenacting some kind of elfin ceremony. And then they got
You
burnt.
mentioned them.
Mess with witchcraft, you get burnt.
Those, I don't know what they were, spirits. It all occurred of a sudden. We were staging a scene, the death of paying homage. There was a flash of light that blinded me completely. I heard cries, though saw nothing. Then felt my own robes were in flames. I broke and ran, threw off my doublet, leapt in here and shut and locked the door behind me. They pounded on the door. I thought they would get through. I thought I was done for, but in the end, it grew calm.
So while reenacting a scene from the past, somehow, unintentionally, you summoned a specter, a Korgorath, or a tube, maybe.
What? What now?
Best thing? You gotta do it again, of course.
Are you mad? Would you have this thing kill us?
No, don't want it to kill anyone. Precisely why I gotta do my job. Summon it again, whatever it is, and tend to it once and for all. Durand, think I can reenact the pledge, the giving of homage, alone?
It was a great, momentous event. The surrender of Tucson's last elfin king. You will need at least 3 individuals.
Can I count on your help?
Damn it. Can't risk. Can't expose you to danger.
Master, if what you say is truth, then I was the cause of this massacre. Unintentionally, yet nonetheless, I have a duty to assist you. A moral one.
Gods have us in their care. I shall help as well.
Let's get to work. Start by clearing the corpses. Got some time. Won't start the reenactment before nightfall. Things of this sort are a lot more likely to work after dusk. One last thing, though. My pay. Don't work for free, you know.
Understood. Just keep the danger at bay, and I shall be generous. Through and through.
Okay, so now we gotta
I will stand,
reenact
or rather,
something.
sit in for King Ludovic upon the elfin throne, while you, Witcher, will play the Enshale ruler. We must don the costumes. All must be just right.
Divethaf, the elven king, hosted Ludovic in his own palace upon his own throne, amidst the blinding glow of a plethora of torches.
Okay, now what? Light all the lamps in the garden. Hey, I got an elfin shield. Where'd that come from? I didn't see that before. Probably need it for something, so I better put it on. Elfin sword. It's probably also in here. But I didn't even look at the stats on that puppy. Pretty good stats on it. Except for the armor piercing's way down. Any more stuff laying on the ground that I didn't see? What's this? Elfin bread and elfin wine.
Divethaf laid at Ludovic's feet a loaf of binnen and elfin bread, thus granting humans rule over seat-yielding lands. Then Divethaf filled the ornate ceremonial bowls with elven wine. Gwinoet, at long last, the elfin king grasped his sword and shield, thus symbolically passing command of his armies to humans.
Draw the sword and shield. Sword. Where's the hell? How do I get the shield? There it is.
Elfin king, erect in his pride, drew his blade and dropped to his knees. Ludovic then spake.
I accept your allegiance and shall return in 1 year's time to...
Ah! Look! Look! The statues!
Impossible! God's mother!
No shit.
You'll never learn.
Dang, they're whooping my ass here. Dang it. Trying to get... I don't even know... Are these specters? I'll use that. I think these are, it says living statues. I don't think they're specters. I think they're relics. Ow. Dang, bastard. Wow. He was whooping my ass.
The sculptures, they came alive. By what witchcraft?
Dunno. Specialize in killing monsters. Reviving them, not so much.
I may know what happened. The statues, you see, once stood in the palace of one Defethov. I acquired them a month past because perhaps I should start at the beginning. This Defethov was to pay tribute to humans, producing statues of this sort each year. Yet he did so but once, for he perished in the massacre of non-humans at the foot of Mount Gorgon in the year 782. It's fortunate he did too, as Defethov had planned Ludovic's downfall, for he sculpted not statues, but columns that masqueraded as such, columns activated with words said in homage. Columns that would have turned the king and his bodyguards into so much colorful confetti.
Typical. Treachery embodied. Elves. Psheh.
Oh, they're golems. They're elementals. Humans are no better.
You're no better. Elves were just defending their territory. You humans took it, but you still weren't sated. Had to cut the elves down, every last one.
You? What does that mean? You're a man as we are.
Yeah, in a way. Just ashamed to have to admit it sometimes.
Your words? They're wrong, Witcher. But I'll not let you leave empty-handed. Take this, your reward.
Farewell.
That was it? I thought there was more to it than that. Oh, don't hit the dudes. Wow, that was rude, Geralt. Alright, so I got my sword back. And my specs. I'm outside. They kicked me out. Wow, that was rude.
I stock the larder of
that
the
that same dude?
Duchessa herself.
Where am I going? This way. I think I've been here before. Yep. Is that where I'm going? Onto the, I heard a cat. What's there a freaking cat doing way out in the middle of nowhere? Bunch of drowners or something down there. Oh, it's a prison.
Calm now, keep calm.
Can't go in. Let's see on the map. Okay, that's on the outside. Oh, whoa, 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 I'm going to slide off and die. It's probably not the best. Okay, there we go. Whoa, nope. Hidden treasure. Oh, I see something down there. There's apparently a cave under me. Down in here. I bet you I have to come back here for some reason. Oh shit, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm gonna freaking die down here. Come on. What the fuck? When was the last time I saved? Oh crap, there we go. Oh, I thought I was gonna die under there. Wow. That about did me in. There's suckers. So this hidden treasure is still here somewhere. Thought I got it. Thought that might have been it, but it's not. Here it is. Escape artist. Okay, so this is talking about going in through that hole then, I bet. Let's see how long this is. God, I think I'm going to have to read this to figure it out. The worst part of my work's not that I have to crawl through cesspits, jump from great heights, dive into canals, be tied up, untied, lashed, burned, tortured, have my fingernails pulled out and scraped off while digging tunnels barehanded. No, none of that's the worst. The worst is that I've got to document it all, then hide the notes from the guards. Each escape must be noted down in detail, otherwise my employers won't have a basis for releasing my pay. The work of a professional escapologist is not easy, my friend. Yeah. Apparently he gets paid to escape from prisons. Yeah. This time I was given a contract in Toussaint. This is going to be a piece of cake. The guards are fat and drowsy, and the walls pocketed. I was given a thorough hiding today. Those guards are fat and indolent, true, but they know how to whip. Blast. I think I'm getting too old for this. I'll finish this contract, and then it's time for a change of trade. Ha! I'm one lucky whore's son. My fellow inmate, a man wrongfully convicted, told me a story about an elfin treasure trove hidden underwater somewhere south of the prison. I believe he sensed I was planning an escape. I suppose to take that sly rogue with me in exchange for the key. Perhaps that's my ticket to an early retirement. I complete my dig only to learn I had miscalculated the exited. I miscalculated and exited right into the lake. My companion had not learned to swim, it seems, and now he never will, for he sleeps the big sleep, dreaming of fishes. Sadly, I didn't manage to take the key to the elf's treasure from him. Took all my strength just to get back to our cell, where a pack of guards were waiting for me. They knocked out a few of my ribs and a handful of teeth, but I should heal. Things are good. They've moved me to another cell. Bars on the windows saw the days when elves ran Toussaint, so I'll loosen those rotten rods this evening, and then it's to the lake. It's a long drop, true, but that's no worry for me. Then I'll report back to our employer and check out that tale about a treasure. If all goes well, I'll soon be done with escapology. Find the key near the flooded tunnel. Alrighty. Okay, I'm going to save before I go down here because I almost drowned at that time. So I don't know if he's doing it to see if there's stuff, parts of their system that's bad, or if he's just doing it for it sounds like he's doing it for book rights, so he can write a book and tell a story and make money living the part of an escapologist, Anyway, let me see. I have a potion. It should help me breathe better down here. I hope there's not any heavy treasure in here because... Here it is. Killer whale. Yeah, because I might not have room to carry anything. I gotta sell all this crap. Wait, there's some bones right there. It's not it? There. It's more than one set of bones. Wow, how come there's so many dead people down here? I'm gonna have to find some frickin' hair in a minute. If I can figure out how to maneuver, I'm gonna drown. Where's the key? Come on! It's so hard to maneuver underwater sometimes. Wait, where in the hell am I? I'm gonna drown. Son of a bitch. I'm drowning. I thought I was supposed to be getting into the prison. Or... Fuck. Wow. The swimming in this game sucks so bad. It's really hard to maneuver because you have to actually press straight to go straight, whether you're turning that direction or not. If you're turned backwards, you still have to be pressed straight to go. So I start pressing the direction that I want to go, and what it does is it turns them around from the position of straight. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. So, it doesn't turn the direction you think it's going to turn, in other words. Okay, let me get... And I actually took some freaking... this killer whale. There's nowhere to catch your breath down there at all. Yeah, there's the key. So how do I think I need to get out of here. 'Cause I don't see any way. Maybe it's on the outside of the... Go! No! Dang. How do I swim faster? There we go. Wow. Oh, God, I just made it just in time. So where the hell's the treasure? I thought it was inside that hole that I was in. That's why I spent so much time the last time. But it's not even near here. Wow, it's way down there. Okay. So I'm going to swim all the way there. This is actually faster than land. I'm going a straight line. Now here, watch this one. I'm underwater. If I'm going straight, I'm pressing up. Okay, so now if I'm going backwards, wait, now see? Okay, oh, if I turn sideways, no? Wow, why does it act so funny? Because it's actually working right now. It acts so funny sometimes when you're underwater. It seems when you want it to do something, it just doesn't want to do it. My controller's kind of funky. I almost think that maybe my old controller is in better shape than this one. Okay, do I still got the potion? No, I need to drink another potion. Dude! Okay. Was that the last of them? I think so. Oh, no. Somehow they got changed with this one. Oh, I didn't even drink it last time, did I? Oh, crap. Wow. Come on, go. Come on. No, see, now it's freaking funking around. I don't have enough time. Wait, is there air straight above me? Come on, go up. Wow. Let's see if there's anything I missed. Skeleton down there. Wow, I thought that I was going to drown again. I didn't save before I came in here this time. Where's that other skeleton I seen? Here it is. Now, there's a lot of treasure in here, too. Nothing else? Yeah, that's it. Whew. Wow. I can't even get up on the shore. There we go. So, I really need to go sell all this crap. It's a bear. I'll leave you alone if you leave me alone, dude. How's that? Leave me alone, or you die. Hey, I'm back at the graveyard.
A return to traditional values and more.
Massacre at the estate of Durand de Savarin. Elven statues come to life to slaughter members of the History of Toussaint Friends Society. Citizens, beware of history and elves alike. And stones, hewn or otherwise. A hecatomb at the Doran Alma estate. Ladies, gentlemen, Dupont and Sons. All manner of goods and services, cheap, reliable.
It's talking about that thing that just happened. With the statues coming to life.
Greetings.
Beware of elves.
I hope your search goes well.
Beware of elves and statues alike.
What do you have on offer?
Some of this armor is really good. None of it still compares to what I got now, except for the armor rating itself is better on a lot of it. Like that captain's boots, the armor is higher than the armor that I'm wearing, but it doesn't have all the other buffs. I guess it's got a few of them. Just about all the armor that I've been picking up, and a lot of the swords that I've been picking up lately have better ratings than the stuff I'm using. None of this stuff, though. There's that elfin sword, though. That's a pretty good sword. Although it doesn't have the armor piercing or any of the other buffs that I have. But see, with something like this, I can put, see where it says empty? Those are slots for runes. I can put an extra slot on it. And I can put 3 runes in it, so it'd make it, the armor piercing, at least up a little ways. And I can get a couple other buffs on it. But, oh well. Doesn't match my set. Look at all this crap I found. Okay, this thing I don't know if I want to sell. This is that lady's dowry. The old lady. That's her stick of joy. Really great when they give you a dildo for a dowry. Guess that's one way to keep the husband from spending the dowry. The dowry would actually go towards the wife. Never did understand the whole concept of a dowry. I know that it was to entice suitors of a higher caliber, you know, of royalty and wealth and stuff. But a lot of it doesn't make sense to me. So if like at least modern philosophy about the past is bad, in their eyes, it doesn't correspond to their idea of what the past was like, and that women were completely oppressed and weren't of value. Like in certain societies, I guess Japanese for one, that a female kid wasn't as sought after as a male, mostly because I guess passing on the bloodline, you know, the family name or whatever. But if a female kid was not as valued, why would there be why would fathers or parents put up a lot of money to make sure they get married into a good family? That doesn't really make sense. So somebody's been lying to us. I think my money's on the feminists. Well, I'm really putting a dent in his money that he's got here. I don't want to mess with this copper or the gold. That's all the gold nuggets I got. I hope I didn't mess with the... Supposed to have some green gold somewhere. Probably on this side. I just can't see it because it's all blocked out. Should have a lot of green gold. I hope so, because I just sold all the gold that I just got this last trip, except for the stick of joy, the golden stick of joy.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
The Payrak Payron falls victim to his own cowardice.
Little kid's freaking shooting me with a bow and arrow. I call foul.
Stock the larder of the... Welcome, please peruse. The best diverse wares in Tucson at the best...
Show me what you got back there.
Talking about his booty? Let me see what you got behind there. I think Geralt's gay. Are any of these wines stacks the same brand? It looks like this. Is that Chateau de Conrad? Nope, that's different. This shit's all out of order anymore. Let me... look at it a little closer here. Butter. Homemade peppered vodka. Save about 5 of those just in case I need them. 100 grapes. Why do I need that many grapes? I don't need that many grapes. I don't need any frickin' grapes, do I? Sure, I could find more grapes if I need them. This is wine country. Hey, there's the stick of joy. Cucumbers. And bananas. Selling all my fruits. Why are those fruits not worth as much as the meat? Chicken pate. Okay. Alright, let's not sell the Stick of Joy. I have a feeling that I can set that up at home, like as a display. He said something when I picked it up about, oh, that would look nice in the house. So I'm going to take it back home and see. Wow, this is a lot of stuff. No wonder I'm weighted down. Yeah, I don't see that. Green gold. Wow. Somehow I screwed up somewhere. Nope, there it is. I got 30 green gold powder. Should have had some green gold ore or something too. This is also regular gold powder, ain't it? No, that's amber dust. Something funky is going on in Denmark. What's this over here? Anyway, I guess that's it. This guy's still got over 14,000.
So long.
You shan't find anything better in all Tucson.
Ow! Behave
Morning
yourself.
and 8 at night.
Yeah, I'm good.
The Witcher's not nearly as nasty as they make him out to be.
The Tawny messing everything up. And to top it all, beast.
Yeah, I think tomorrow, if I remember, I'm going to try to dig out my old controller. I think I used to have 2 old controllers. I think I might have thrown one away because it was really bad, but I think the old one that was not so bad is not near as bad as the one I'm using now. Okay. Okay. Oh, you freaking punk ass bitches, man. Don't even give me a chance to freaking settle in and start attacking me. Nothing like freaking fast traveling into a freaking hornet's nest. Where's the other one? Where exactly was I going? I didn't even tag it. Whoa. I thought I'd been here before. Oh, something's coming fast. I just seen something run past really fast. What the hell are those? Hell is that thing? What is it? I can't see the name. Dang. You just knocked me for a freaking loop. What is that thing? Couldn't see the name. It was moving too fast. A bunch of them. What the hell is that? They're vampires. Dang. There's some kind of vampire. Felders. Something. I need to get me some vampire juice. Hybrid. Vampire oil. There we go. There we go. Dang! That big one right there, man, is tough. He's got some kind of magical power. He is a... See, when he's moving too fast, a back of something. Wow, what is that flippy thing that he does? He's got brains on the outside of his head. Well, look at him. They're gross. His brains are moving on the outside of his head. And he's dead. What is he called? Let me see if it says. Doesn't even say what he was in there. These are Felders. Here's the other one. Vampire's fangs and saliva. Is there any more of them bastards? Loot. Old letter. Professor Noel Evor. All right. Alright, so find another fast travel. Back to the same place, huh? Oh, spiders. Oh, I hate spiders. Okay, there's 3 more question marks over here. So I was actually here earlier. I got distracted. Hey, merchant dude.
I buy, I sell, I barter. Gadzooks! I do everything but scratch your nose.
Just don't scratch my balls, I'll be happy. Don't you go there, bastard. Huh? Oh. Okay. That's weird. It makes that sound so usually when it disconnects. Kick him more. Oh, you bastard. Bastard. Those are just like freaking getting up on you, man.
Picking more breeding ground. Gotta destroy it if they're to disappear for good.
They like swarm on you. Like little cheap ass bastards. That was it. Nothing good here.
Foes yesterday, partners today.
Probably save again. I haven't saved in a little bit. Since applied escapology.
Look at me. Think I'm catching something.
Beware all! The witch might
Monsters are your catnip.
Let his
Scrub often. You'll soon need a coffin.
Mustard in. Oh god. Wait. Okay. Guess I can get in here without. What was that? Spiders. Or kickamores. The kickamores, okay. Just said there weren't spiders. bastards.
Damn.
Ow. I can't stand those spiders in this game because they run away from you when you're trying to fight them. So it's kind of a pain to fight them because you have to chase them around like you're playing hide and frickin' seek. Whoa, this place has got like red fungus growing. Is that a fungus? Why would you put your sword away? You put your sword away right in front of a frickin' Kickamore. Like you weren't paying too much attention, were you, for being a witcher? Okay, this is a big nest. Little snot. Wait, what's going on? Can I turn this way?
Kicking on the ground. Gotta destroy it if they're to disappear for good.
Where's that guy? Written oath. Usually you have to burn these eggs. I don't know why all of a sudden around this area you can't burn them. Rotten flesh. Why did I pick that up? Because it makes a good stew. Oh, I'm going nowhere, ain't I? Okay, this is not the way. You gonna go lay down? You what? Yeah. Entrance. To what? It must be. I bet you this is that hole that I just seen a while ago. Yep, see, I couldn't even get up to it. Yep, I could go back down that way, but I can't get up. This whole area is a kick a more hell. It's a hell to kick a more. Where's the dead guy?
I thank you for the rescue. You're one fine... I thank you for the rescue. You're one fine fellow, Witcher.
One fine fellow, Witcher. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, what's that? It's like some amphitheater or something.
Scrub often. You'll soon need a coffin.
Can't get in there? Well, that's just real groovy. Somebody thinks that's art? Thinks fucking Jackson Pollock lived back then. I'm sorry, but I don't think Jackson Pollock knows how to freaking paint. That is not art. It's throwing freaking boogers at the wall and see if they stick.
Look, I got a gift from a druidess.
What is it?
Powdered mushrooms.
Oh, I don't care for mushrooms.
They're not to be eaten, silly. Drink a brew made of this powder, and you'll see things you'd never see otherwise.
Like what?
The other night, I saw the Prophet Lapiota himself. He came to my hut, his willy wagging free as the day he was born.
What? Did you hear that? A winging, wagging, something naked as the day he was. Well, she's saying meaning naked as the day he was born. This in other words, she freaking drank some mushroom tea and screwed the prophet. Bet you it was just.
Damn it.
Just somebody posing as the prophet, dude. And you thought you were boning the the prophet Leabone or whatever his name is. Oh God, what's going on here? This does not look like a happy place. I better save. Last time I ran into somebody with a robe like that, they were not good peoples. Hello?
Leave me alone!
Why? It says guarded treasure. She's gonna be mad that I looted her dead husband. Is that it? Who's guarding it? Didn't see it. Oh God, I knew it! I knew it! Oh, it's a freaking Bruxa. That's the same Bruxa as before. That's... Whoa. I bet you she's the same Bruxa as before. I wonder if this is around where I was supposed to be going on the main quest. So I'm going to run into her again on the main quest. Oh, she's kicking the ass shit out of me. But she's invisible. Dang. I need to heal. And I need some vampire juice. Some vamp sauce. Where is it? There we go. Bruxes are a bitch, man. Because they're invisible. Or they can get invisible. Look at that. Look at that. She beats the shit out of me. Wow. Okay, I need to fix my armor. She just whacked it good. Okay, that one needs repaired. That one too. About my pants. I done peed my pants too, dude. How about my swords? Come on. Yep, that one is a little bit crusty. I really thought that fire was supposed to hurt vampires, but apparently on this bitch it doesn't. Well, not a whole lot of it. Finally. Stab her. Stab her. Finally. Wow, that was a... I thought this was a guarded treasure. Well, apparently... Oh, what's this? My darling girl, cannot wait until we meet again. My nights are restless and my head's full of thoughts of you and only you. If someone had told me but a few months prior, such a virile and burning passion would blind me to another woman, I would have laughed in her face. But now my only desire is to be close to you. Christoph is beginning to suspect something. Yet I have hope my reassurance will quell his worries. I would not like to hurt him if possible. He is a good man. He is a good man, warm-hearted and honest, but the fire which once burned between us has exhausted. I know you understand this and delighted it can be honest with you. Till we can meet again, it cannot be too soon. Please, Zymina. Take care. Your lovingly, devotedly, undyingly, Seraphine. So, was this a girl? That was a note from a girl to the Brexa, which is, Brexas are kind of like sirens, but they, suck blood instead of your soul. But I thought they only had powers against men. Apparently not. It's a new day.
Oi, Master Witcher! Come here, please!
What's this dude?
Wound doesn't look good. Patch that up quick if I were you, before it starts festering.
If I needed medical advice, I'd have called for a healer. And you look like none such, not even a quack.
Not even a
And
quack.
if you wanted a Witcher to help you, you should have thought twice about being rude.
Forgive me. The pain's so blasted bad, it's darkened my mood. A foulness has made its lair in the grotto. I barely escaped with my life. I've been eyeing the cave for a storehouse quite some time. Would you look inside?
Guess I could have a look. Not for free, though.
Well, that's closer to sensible, but still too much.
Wow.
Well, that's closer to
Damn.
sensible, but still too much.
After being all rude, I thought that I could get some money from
A
him.
fair offer.
See what I can do. Wait here.
TheBunaBug,
And
what's
you
up?
need to clean that wound. Trust me.
Her voice sounds like a Kaji Skyrim. Yeah.
You can always get a new one.
How do you pronounce that? Khajiit. Yeah. I've been thinking about playing Skyrim again. You know, I've played Skyrim a lot of times. I've actually finished the game at least 3 or 4 times. 4 times, I think. A couple times without DLCs, a couple the last 2 times were with DLCs. But you know, I've never played with mods. I've never modded it at all. I've always wanted to play it fully modded. I mean, spend my time, spend a couple weeks finding mods and really mod the crap out of it. I've never done that. I think after I'm done with the games that I'm playing now, the ones that I have lined up, I might try.
Wonder what happened.
Bastards, you. Was that only one? I thought there was 2 of them down here. Also, every time I've played Skyrim, I was either a Nord or a Breton. I think that's how you pronounce it. I think one time I might have played an Imperial, but I can't remember. But I played as men and women on it. And I've played partial, you know, I've finished the game I think 4 times. But I've played it partially the way through, I don't know, 3 or 4 other times. Including right before I streamed it. I've only streamed it once. And right before I streamed it, I was playing it for a couple months without streaming. And when I decided to stream, I just started the game over again. So I got pretty far in that game before I decided to stream it. But I've never played as anything but human. I've never played as an elf. I've never played as one of the cat people or the lizard dudes. Or can you play as an orc? I don't know. Can you? No, I don't think you can. They don't have magic anyway, do they? Yeah, I'd like to try something other than human. Which way did I come in at? Oh, now I'm lost. This is the way I came in. Wonder if I can get over there without hurting myself. Ah! Try that again. Did I press the wrong button to jump? Why couldn't I jump? Because that was the wrong button. It's like every game has a different button to jump. Made it. Gotta be something good over here. No? It's just like a... Wow. That'd be a good place to hide something good. But nobody would think of jumping over to. Oh well, I'm out of here.
And what's the situation? So, will you see what's amiss in my storehouse?
Done that already. Ran into a few giant centipedes.
And how am I to prevent them from crawling back in?
Don't know. I kill monsters, don't predict the future.
You needn't be cross, Witcher. You shall get a good price on all my goods. In gratitude. Come back in 2 days' time. You will see the fine storehouse I've made.
I'm off. See you later.
I buy, I sell, I barter. Gadzooks! I do everything but...
Gadzooks. Gadzooks. Who used to say that? Somebody used to say that in like a cartoon or something. Or was it Robin? Gadzooks, Batman.
Whoa, calm now.
Oh, hey, there's something right here. Bandits.
The whole of us at once!
Key. Probably a dead guy up here. All these tracks. Dead guy up here with the key. There's the bandits.
Cattle snitches! It's a witcher!
It's a witcher! Doing his witcher things. He cut off my head. Now I can't see.
You gave me the hiccups! This shan't drag on too long.
I hate when that happens. When they cut off my head and I can't see. Makes it really hard to eat too. Don't get me started about snorting cocaine. God didn't want us snorting cocaine, he wouldn't have gave us noses. Just joking, kids. If there's any kids watching this, just joking. Cocaine, bad. Bad stuff. Filbert. As per your orders, Filbert, we joined Conrad's expedition, a truly dense fool. That one. Set out from, I don't know, this is something. This is, I ran into that Filbert dude and already killed him. Filibert. So, apparently he was some kind of big mastermind. It seemed kind of dumb to me. Apparently he was a mastermind behind a lot of these bandits in this area. Okay, so where am I? And where am I going? Right there. I put a pretty big dent in all of the question marks. I think I only got about 4 left. The one that I'm going to right now, no, 5, 6. There's one here, one here. There's 3 over here. So wow, I only got about 6 left. And that'll be it, man. The only thing left after that is the main quests and any minor side quests that I run into along the way. So there's some exclamation points that pop up now and then. They'll give you some minor side quests. You know what? It's too dark out here. I got witcher balls the size of watermelons. Makes it kind of hard to run. Here he comes. Come on. Come on, kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Oh, he's a good kitty. Only good kitty's a dead kitty. Oh, that's just mean. That's just mean. You're a mean witcher. You're a mean witcher. I heard you in your Clint Eastwood voice. Okay. That was it. Next. Next one's way up here. Looks like I can go faster if I went to this and then fast travel to there. Yep. So, I don't know if anybody watching now or later ever watched any old TV shows, or not TV shows, movies from like the 50s, 40s and 50s and stuff. When I was playing, well, first off, I played Fallout 4 3 complete times all the way through, you know. Most of the side quests each time. Most of the main quests. Almost all of the companion quests, as far as I can get each one, depending on which faction I took. But I was streaming every time, so I didn't get a chance to keep the music on, because then I get copyright hits for it. So I always had the music off, so I was completely unsure about
I like that silver.
About what kind of music I played in. I played the other Fallouts and listened to the music in there, so I knew that it was going to be similar. Singular? Did I pronounce that right? It's not how I usually pronounce it. Similar. Anyway. Oh, shit. Dang, they exploded right in my face. Hey, Lucy, we got some explaining to do. Anyway. There's a song in there. Cracks me up, man. I remember Betty, okay, so there's an actress named Betty Hutton, used to play in a lot of those old, well, actually, you know, this is what people don't understand about, there's Broadway musicals, which is one thing. I'm not really into Broadway musicals, but there was old movie musicals back in the 50s and 60s, and 40s, mostly 50s and 60s. I think 50s was a big heyday of movie musicals, with Bing Crosby and Dean Martin, and even Elvis had some in the 60s. But they were, I was thinking about this, I was talking to Darcy about it the other day, and it dawned on me that that was their comedies of the day. Comedy movies in the day weren't these, well, they were romantic comedies too, but that they were musicals. That's how they did most of their comedies. There's not too many comedies that I can think of back in them days that didn't have some kind of music going on in them. If you go earlier, like the 30s, there was a few of them that didn't have music. 30s and 40s. But if you go into, especially in the 50s, most of the comedies that you had back then were comedy musicals.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Place of power. This is what I've been looking for. Yay. I just seen a hag witch. There she is. No, it's a right. Oh. And these rights are pretty tough. Anyway. I remember, I don't even know what movie that came from. She had this, well, let me wait for this over with. Your head is mine. It's like you got an ear. I got a right ear. Or not right, white. It's a white. And I didn't even realize that because I was playing this before, and I didn't realize it. But are whites actual things in mythology? The only other time that I've ever heard anything called a white was in Game of Thrones. The White Walkers. But I'm thinking because most of the creatures in this game are based on actual mythological creatures, enchanted creatures and things like that, and monsters. So I'm thinking that whites were actually in some kind of mythology, probably English. Wait, no, this is this whole area is based on France and Italy. So I'm thinking that maybe they're either French mythology. I don't know a lot about French mythology or Italian mythology. Anyway, no, let me kill this freaking hagrid. God, he's got buddies. He's got buddies with him. The grounded, not so good. Anyway, okay, so what I was talking about before is, okay, in Fallout 4, I was listening to all the music, there's only, I don't know how many songs are on Diamond City radio station. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot. Maybe 10 or 15. They just keep playing over and over, which is cool, I don't mind it. But there was one song, this is where I was getting at. This one song by Betty Hutton. And I remember her from a lot of the old movies. So I know I've seen the movie that this came out of because I've heard the song before. And it was, It's a Man. That's the name of the song. It's a man. And she talks about all this different things about men, It's a man. And it's got that whole 50s attitude, though. She's talking about all the negative things about men and all the good things about men. Mostly the negative things, but right at the very end, the very last line, she says that if it gets on one knee, and you better snatch it up and marry him or some bullshit like that. Cracks me up, man. But Betty Hutton was kind of a comedy actress in the day. She was kind of a little bit goofy and out there. I think she played in the original Annie Get Your Gun. She was the main star. And there was another Western type one that she was in also. And I think the Annie Get Your Gun is where that song came from. So I know I've seen that one for sure. Oh, hey, here's some guys to sell stuff to. It cracked me up. It started making me want to watch some of them old freaking movies again, man. It's been a while since I've seen any of the real old 50s westerns and comedy musicals and there's a couple good dramas back then too. All the good Humphrey Bogart movies that came out of the 40s and 50s. God, there's so much that I haven't seen in years. My favorite movie ever is Casablanca, and I haven't seen that in. I used to have it on videotape, but I got rid of all my videotapes. I still have a VCR though, but I got rid of all my videotapes.
This old boat's very
I'd like to get it on digital download or something, man. I used to watch that at least once a year. I haven't seen it in so long.
Carrot to move it.
Hey ho, hey ho!
A knight's life is...
Don't call me a hoe. Hey. You hoe.
Ha! The Witcher we love to laugh. I hope you've got it some particularly nasty nastiness since we last met. Ha! What am I saying? Of course you have.
The guy don't even let me talk.
Show me what you have on offer, will you?
Sure enough, Witcher. Oh, I just want to sell him this miscellaneous crapo. But yeah, there's some good shit from the 50s that I wouldn't mind seeing again, like the 7-Year Itch. That was Marilyn Monroe and God, I can't remember that dude's name anymore. I used to know all the actors' names. That was a good one. I was thinking about this the other day. I think we on one of the streams we mentioned it too. Some Like It Hot. That was Marilyn Monroe and Jack Lemmon and Tony Curtis. That was a good one. Singing in the Rain with freaking Gene Kelly and what's his name? Donald O'Connor? Is that his name? The other freaking dude, main dude in there. I can't remember who played the woman in that. Might have been Rita Hayworth. I don't think it was, though. It's been so long.
See you later.
I heard you brought the hammer down on Four Fingers.
Do you prefer to go by Geralt of Rivia or the Butcher of Larrikin?
Okay, now where am I going? I'm going that direction. This is actually the way I came in, and that dude that I was looking for is right there. I went all the way around this thing to try to find him.
Boy, it's my fun if I read it aloud.
To have a belly this big.
I know that Ted Turner, dude that owns, or I don't even know if he's still alive, but he used to at least own
I'll take him from the neck.
shit tons of cable networks. But he one of the networks was Turner Broadcast or Turner Movie Network. Turner Classic Movies, I think. I can't remember what it was called. But I know that it was his hobby back in the day to go around and buy out all these old movies. He'd buy them up so he can get the rights to them. And freaking that Turner's Classic Network or whatever. Turner's Classic Television. Ended up owning the rights to shit tons of movies. They had a big controversy at one point where he was trying to colorize all these old movies, and people were saying, no, you need to leave them the hell alone. They don't need to be colorized. That's the way they were made. That's the way they were meant to. Some movies came out after colored pictures, and people did it on purpose in black and white. Raging Bull's an example. Raging Bull came out in what, the 60s, or even I can't remember, 60s or 70s, and they had color for, you know, decades before that movie came out, and they intentionally did it in black and white. That's like colorizing the beginning of The Wizard of Oz. You just don't do shit like that. They did that on purpose. They left the starting and the ending of Wizard of Oz in black and white, and the whole part in Oz is in color. They did that on purpose. There's some things that they did on purpose. Psycho, that's another example. The movie Psycho came out in, what, the 60s? And they had color then, but Alfred Hitchcock purposely made it black and white. To give it a more eerie feeling to it. I used to be a big movie buff. I don't watch movies that much anymore. Before computers came out, I think I spent most of my free time either reading books or watching movies. Even before VCRs became popular, I'd watch them late at night. Watch the late night movies. Or watch, actually AMC, the movie network that, or the TV network that does The Walking Dead and Breaking Bad and all those things. Before they started making their own TV shows, they were big on, I need to go to here. Yeah, I only got 3 left. But they were a big classic movie network. And when they first came out, they didn't have commercials. I don't know if anybody remembers that. That's way back.
Truthfully, only a witcher stands to best the beast.
In the 70s and 80s. I don't know. But I used to watch that all the time, man. They had all these classic movies, uncut, with no commercial interruptions. And then all of a sudden they started putting commercials in the movies. And then little by little they started putting more and more and more and more commercials. And I know that when I used to watch Walking Dead, I noticed that there were freaking more commercials.
Maybe there's some new sheep.
On A&E, or not A&E, AMC, than any other network out there, man. It was freaking, oh wow, I passed this thing up? There were more commercials on AMC than any other freaking TV network that I know of. I mean, they would have like 5 minutes of freaking TV, and then a 5 minutes worth of commercials, and then 5 minutes worth of TV, and then 5 minutes worth of commercials. It was like insane amount of commercials. But yeah, when they first came out, they didn't have any commercials at all. It was all funded by the classic movie companies or something. I don't know. I don't know how they funded themselves. I think they were a branch of another network, and they just supported themselves by the other network or something. But it was pretty cool, though. You could sit and watch freaking classic movies 24 hours a day without any commercials. They would have a lot of. I think how they made their money is they had to have a lot of commercials between movies. But they were mostly commercials about other movies. So I don't know. I don't know how they worked that. But they'd have a like say a movie is an hour and a half long. And they'd have a
that stench.
They'd have a new movie like every 2 hours. So they would have they play the movie for an hour and a half, and then they'd have a half hour's worth of commercials before the next movie came on. Something like that. But it wasn't it wasn't regular product commercials, though. So I'm pretty sure that's how they made their money. But then you can look in the TV guide, and say, well, this movie comes on this time, and this movie comes, and so you could pass up the commercials. Go watch something else while the freaking commercial break was going on. Okay. This guy, Rabid? Yep. Okay, this isn't going to be easy. Wait. I gotta double check. I think they're Elementa. Nope. I was wrong. Hybrid? No. This is it. Trolls. Rock troll. There we go. They're Ugroids. Should know this by now. Ow. I should have been ready before I did this. Yeah, I used to watch a lot of old westerns and World War II movies back in them days. A lot. That was like my favorite thing because my grandfather, growing up, since I was a teenager, my grandmother's third husband was a lifer in the Army. He's actually the one that talked me into going into the Army. And he, I lived with him and my grandmother quite a bit when I was growing up. And he loved old westerns and World War II movies. You'd think him being in World War II, he would do without it, could do without it. Back in them days, man, people didn't look at things the same way. You could separate story from reality. Nowadays, people can't separate story from reality and bitch about everything. that's offensive. But man, he would freaking really get into it. Me and him, I'd get home late when I was a teenager. I'd get home late on a weekend night, and I'd make me something to eat. Have the munchies and make something to eat. And start watching some TV or turn on the late show or something, you know. Oh shit! That freaking killed me. What the hell was that? Wow. Killed everybody. Lucky, I have a power now. Luckily. That's, damn it. Can I press the right freaking button? That's the power that I have in here. It's up here. This is the second time it's came in handy. When my vitality, which is your health, reaches 0, you become temporarily invulnerable and regenerate 100% vitality. This effect can only be triggered once every 180 seconds. So that's, what, 3 minutes? So I got 3 minutes right now. That I can't get killed or I'm dead. Yeah, that. But yeah, I'd be up. I'd turn on the late show, and it'd be about 12 o'clock. Well, it would be the late show at 12 o'clock. It'd be 12 or 1, depending on what time I got home. And I was only 14, but I used to be a wild child. So I'd make me up something to eat, warm up some leftovers or whatever from whatever they had for dinner, and turn on the TV, start watching TV, and he'd wake up, come in and get some water, get rid of his hangover a little bit, start downing some water. Usually he'd have a hangover on them weekend nights. And we'd sit and watch freaking old westerns or old war movies on TV. And he'd tell me war stories and shit. He was a cool old dude, man. Those were some good times. A lot of good stuff. Codex of Loth Half-Breed Hensa. Yeah, I don't care about your code. Okay, so I think all I got is one more of these left right here. I don't see any other. Oh, wait, there's one right there. Wow. I was just saying I don't see any left. Forgot about that one. That's close to home. I think that is the last one, though. Oh, wow, there's one that I missed down here. I thought I just came from over that way. Damn it. How'd I miss that? Okay, so there's 3 more left. Hopefully I'll get them all done tonight. Because that means tomorrow night when I start, I'm going right for the main quest and just going until it's over with, I guess. I won't have any other minor quests left. Except for any of the exclamation point quests pop up out of the blue. Anyway, enough nostalgia. Let's light the tiki torch. How about that one? I wonder if this is another Hensa place. Find the boot. Oh, that sucks. If it is, man, those dudes are pain. There's hundreds of them. Now, what did I do? Ah, just wasted that. All I was trying to do is save my damn game. I just wasted a potion. I've been here before. This is not where I'm going. Well, maybe I haven't been here. Or I just missed this stuff. Yeah, I've been here because I remember jumping across that and going up there. Which was a pain. Maybe not. Maybe it's just one that looks like this. Wow, this is a whole set of knight's armor. Toussaint knight's armor. Or maybe I just missed this side. I'm gonna try getting over to the other side again. Yeah, I don't think I've been here. There's too much stuff that's not looted for me to have been here before. So I got to try to get up there. There we go. Okay, that's gonna be tricky. Whoa! Don't fall! Oh wow, I could have got up this way. That it? I'm gonna die up here. Oh! Oh, I can't get up there, huh? Nope. Okay. Ooh, all kinds of ore. Where the hell am I? Thought it just was over here. Oh, I didn't see that. Righty then. Wraith. An actual wraith this time. time I think of finding a race lately, it's been one of them whites. Maybe that's why I called it a right last time, because I was thinking of wraith. Some guy hanging over here. Just a hanging. What's going on over there? I think it's centipedes or something. Journal of a Desperate Man. Find the jewels. He lost his family jewels. Literally. You gotta find them and reattach them. Poor guy. Can't be buried without his family jewels.
That mug's a fright.
Witcher. They're smearing his hiney with honey. I don't know why.
Do what? What did you do with your honey? You smeared your hiney with honey? Oh, there it is. Wow, he's got some good stuff here. Nobody's seen that? Just sitting right there? They don't have witcher sense. They don't have the sense to be a witcher. Okay, so there's this one. And this one left. What time is it? I might have enough time to do them. I just gotta do it. Just gotta do it.
Pigs can fly.
Just do it. If pigs could fly,
You know, Master Leo
pigs
made
could
him
fly, you'd be soaring. Mister. Gotta be getting close. Oh. 'Cause there's a tear in my beer, and I'm crying for you, dear. You were on my lonely mind.
How you like that silver?
These last few beers, I've shed a million tears. We're on my lonely mind. I'm gonna keep drinking till I can't feel my toes. Yeah, maybe my heart won't touch your soul. tear in my beer. I'm crying for the dear. You were on my lonely night. I walked the floor, and the night before you are on my lonely night. Keep drinking till I am petrified. And maybe these teardrops would finally leave my eyes. Cause there's a tear in my beer, and I'm crying for you, dear. You are on my lonely mind. Are you? Are on my lonely mind. Ba-dum boom.
Giant centipede spawning ground. Should destroy it.
Poof.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Witcher. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. There's one left. So it's way down here somewhere, or is it over here? So the fastest way to get there, go home, and fast travel over to here. What? There's one right there too. Where'd that one come from? Could have sworn I got them all. I said there's 3 left, two of them ago. Now I got 2 left. Somebody miscounted. I swear I didn't see that one. Anyway. Oh wait, my sword is broken. Both of them were broken. Till I am petrified. Then maybe these teardrops finally leave my eyes. There's a queer in my ear, and he's crying for a beer. Sorry, that sounded homophobic. It's just a joke. Just like Dave Chappelle. It's just joking. You know what? Speaking of which, so there's everybody nowadays in the last, well, since the Dave Chappelle comedy special came out, Sticks and Stones, everybody's doing videos on YouTube about it right now. It's like the hot topic. Most far leftist groups are really putting it down. The critics have slammed it on Rotten Tomatoes, which the public has did just the opposite. It's got 99% freaking on Rotten Tomatoes viewer rating, not critic rating. The critic rating is pretty low still, but the viewer rating, the normal freaking people rating, is really high. Anyway, I was just thinking about this. Okay, so in the special, if you haven't seen it, it's really what the left would call offensive. I guess a lot of people would call it offensive. He does it on purpose. The name of the special itself says it all right there. Sticks and stones. Sticks and stones will break my bones, you know. He's trying to show it's genius what he did, because what he's trying to show is that he's going after the offense culture, you know, of taking offense by everything, saying that it's just words, you know. He's a comedian and he uses words for a living. And just like George Carlin did years ago, he's trying to show that words are only words. And people shouldn't take offense by words. That it's just stupid. So he offends everybody. He offends every single stereotypical group around, including blacks when he's black. So he's not leaving out anybody just because he's a certain group, you know. He might be in a couple of them groups. I think he's actually a black Muslim, and he doesn't. Ow! Wow! Wow! That freaking hurt me bad. Was I already hurt before I started? Dang. I can't get away from these things that easily. I need to do this. Anyway, he does it on purpose. Why is my sword not out now? That's not even the right sword. Wow. Dang. Damn. Wow, that almost killed me right there. And I'm not healing. Son of a beach. Finally. Did I get him? Whew. Anyway.
Arca spores will sprout again. Should destroy the area if I want to get rid of them for good.
What I was trying to get at is that out of all the groups that he offended, you know, put that in air quotes, offended, saying sarcastically, out of all the groups that he so-called offended, the only group that is totally taking offense is trans people. And it's not all trans people, so don't get me wrong. It's the trans activist groups. They and people that I think it's people that are trying to act woke, like they're supporting the trans groups too. It's just political bullshit, and this is okay. This is why I even bring this up, is that it proves something. It totally proves something that I said a long time ago, and not against trans people or anything, but against progressive groups. The progressive left, not the liberal left, but the progressive left has gone so far right now that it's like a religion. And I was thinking about this the other day too. I've thought about this a lot lately, or in the last year or so too, that however long it's been since I did those videos, I did a video on Puritans, the Neo-Puritan movement is what I called it then. But it's the same thing. It's that all these progressive groups are like a religion, and what made me really what stands out a lot on it is that a lot of progressives are atheists. There's a whole new generation of progressives that are based on so-called what they consider reason and truth and anti-God, anti-church, anti-Christian, actually, because I think Christian groups were the ones that gave them the hardest time when gay people wanted to have gay marriage and all that stuff. So I can understand their feelings behind that. But now they've got it to a whole new level, and it's almost like a religion now. And trans people, not gay people, not lesbians, but trans people are the saints. They can't do any wrong. That if you say anything bad about a trans person, as an individual, or the trans community as a group, not even talking about their sexual preferences at all, but just criticize something that they're doing, you are speaking blasphemy, and the only thing that they can throw at you is that you're a transphobe or homophobe. It's just really out of control, and they're treating it like a religion. I think because what I was trying to get at is because so many people are anti-religion that are on the left, on the far left. They're anti-religion, that they have to find something to take the place of religion in their group. Because groups of people in society have lived with a type of worship system for as far back as people have been around. They have to have some kind of a sacred belief, and their sacred belief is progressivism. And you can't talk about it without being a blasphemer. And this Dave Chappelle special really proved hey, it's right out in the middle. Okay, this Dave Chappelle special really proved that trans people or trans ideas about trans people are the new blasphemy to dispute. You can't even get into it like a real intellectual conversation about it. You can't say that, which is this I believe is true, that there's a lot of trans trenders, and you hear that word a lot now on the internet, on YouTube and all that. There's a movement of a wait a minute. I need some potion. No. There's a movement on the left that is making it almost preferable to be to even if you don't believe if your sexual preference is not based on it, there's a belief that it's almost desirable to be trans than be a man, because the left puts down masculinity so much. And this is just from my observation. Wow, there's a lot. Okay, there's a drowner coming. So think about this. If you're a kid nowadays, going to school, and you hear all this negative stuff about masculinity, and the consensus with all the progressive parents and society in general, all the Hollywood icons, all the people you look up to on your TV shows and movies that you watch, the musicians that you listen to, there's a consensus with all these people that masculinity is bad, toxic masculinity, all these different things, man-spreading, man-splaining, man everything. You're growing up as a kid, you're thinking, wow, it's not really good to be a man, is it? You're growing up as and being a white male is even worse, because the whiteness, the freaking colonial oppression of the white male and the patriarchy and all that stuff. So this stuff has been thrown around like freaking, like it's gospel for years now. So you're growing up in this day and age. You're just in elementary school, and you hear it all the way through elementary school. And now you get to high school, and then you're still hearing it. You don't want to be a freaking man anymore.
Hey there, little lamb.
You say, I'm not going to be a freaking man. So you start freaking saying, oh, I'm going to be a trans. It's better to be trans. Even if you still like girls. A lot of the there's at least two trans YouTubers that don't like men. They like girls. So they call themselves lesbians. So think about that. It's kind of here's the difference too. But okay, so yeah, it's okay if they want to make it a religion, but admit it that it's a religion, so that people can, it's almost like a cult, so people can freaking steer away from it if they don't want to join your cult, and that they don't get called all these slanderous names like homophobic and racist and all and Nazi and all this shit just because they don't believe what you believe. Just admit that it's a freaking religion. Okay. And but the difference in that movement, the progressivism movement, being like a religion, and stuff like Christianity, which is also is literally a religion, is that Christianity has been around for 2,000 years and has went through growing pains, has went through the parts where they freaking oppressed people and condemned people, and went through the dark ages where they were freaking throwing their religion at people and making people believe it or burn at the stake and shit like that. They went through all these growing pains and learned from it, and have had 2,000 years to evolve into mostly decent people. I'm not saying that all Christians are decent people, but mostly Christians are pretty decent people. Look at Mormons. They're a sect of Christianity, and they're like some of the most honest people that you'd want to meet. Not all are good. I mean, there's been got some bad raps in the press. But do you think, if you think about it, the stuff that you hear in the press, the bad stuff that you hear about religions, are the extremists, are the extreme examples of badness. Out of every extreme example of somebody that's bad in a religion, there's thousands of good people. The same could be said with the friggin' progressives. Out of all the examples of the bad people that you see in progressive society, there's 1,000 good people, you know. But the problem is with that is that there's those few at the top, the vocal leaders of the extremists and the Hollywood elite and the tech giants that are freaking trying to push this shit on you. They are the ones that are setting the tone. They're the one, and your educators and stuff. They're the ones that are teaching people, and the people that people are looking up to, and trying to follow their example. So anyway, that's my thoughts. I'm almost where I need to be. I need to look at the map here. I'm actually out of time, ain't I? Well, yeah, my alarm went off a while ago, huh? I'm going to end the stream here. Tomorrow night, when I start, I'm going straight for the main quest. And looks like I said before, that's going to be the only thing I got to do is follow the main quest. It's quite a lengthy main quest, and I think it's going to break off into some side quests also. But I got all the secondary side quests completely done, all the freaking question marks, everything's ready, so I can pretty much concentrate on it and do side quests one at a time as they come up, instead of having all these ones to do all at once. Anyway, see, extremism in any form is bad. Oh yeah, it is. That's my big point. Time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, and I'm just going on and on and on about different things tonight, like movies and freaking progressives. And anyway, till tomorrow, leave a like, share, subscribe, support my channel if you can with PayPal, Patreon, or you can get some merch, all in the links below. And I hope to see you tomorrow night. Thanks for sticking around. Adios.
Dumb.